everyone, Movie Way, back again with another video, and today is going to be a contest entry for my friend Alan Toner over at the channel Alan Scouser. Now I'm going to leave Alan's link down below to his channel, so please go over there and subscribe and give him some support. But basically, Alan has hit 300 subscribers, and it wasn't too long ago that he hit 200. So Alan, a massive congratulations, my friend. Fully deserved. Now let me just tell you a little bit about Alan's channel. He does a lot of movie reviews for films that I don't really see anyone else do, and it's very horror based. You know, he's a big horror fan like myself, and I'm sure a lot of you lot are as well. But he does lots of horror reviews on movies that I haven't even heard of. So there'll be a lot of Frankenstein type movies in there and Dracula and stuff. He's a big fan of the Universal monster movies and stuff like that, the Wolfman, etc. But he just does lots and lots of movie reviews. I mean, he puts about 5 a week out or something, but he does lots of modern horror as well. And he done a review of Midsummer the other day, and what I'll say about Alan is he is not scared to speak his mind. So basically, he didn't really like the film Midsummer, and I think it's like a 9 out of 10 movie. I love it. But I watched his review and he brought up some points and I couldn't help but agree with him. Why he didn't like the film, and I was thinking, you know what, I can't even disagree with you there, Alan. You know, he will explain his reasons why he doesn't like something. And I think that's very important for movie reviews. You can't just say, oh, yeah, I thought this bit was boring, or this character I didn't like. You've got to give your reasons, and Alan does that. So he doesn't shy away from the truth and what he believes in. But he will never ever, you know, slate anyone who doesn't agree with him. He always says on his videos, this is just my opinion. Always give everything a go, which I agree with. Films are subjective. But Alan, once again, mate, well done on 300 subscribers. He's also an author, Alan, as well. He's a big advocate for movies having good story, and I do agree with him. A movie is always better with a great story. So I do agree with Alan there. But get over to Alan's channel, give him some support, especially if you like horror. Now, he's giving away a few Amazon vouchers, which is very kind of him, but I just wanted to do this anyway because he's done a couple for me for my competitions, and he supported me from day one, really. He's been subscribed to me for a while now, nearly since I first started, and I remember he first started this channel as well. And I do try and get over to as many videos as I can of Alan, because he's a really entertaining person on camera as well. So Alan, congratulations once again. Now, he's asked 2 questions here. Of course, they are horror related. And one of them is, who is your favourite horror actor of all time? And the other one is, what is your favourite horror movie wow moment? So something that made you really sit back and take notice and think, wow, this was an insane moment of the movie. So I'm going to start with my favourite horror actor. And I was tinkering with Brad Dourif, who does the voice of Chucky here, because he is one of my favourite horror villains of all time. And I don't think anyone is ever going to get close to doing that voice as good as him in the future if Chucky is, again, remade or something. I know it has been. Mark Hamill done an okay job, but he weren't Brad Dourif. I just think he is Chucky. But because it's only voice work, and voice work is not to be sneered at or anything like that, I went with someone else, and there is another reason. I think I love horror because of this guy. And that is Robert Englund, of course, who plays this guy, Freddy Krueger, my favourite horror character of all time. And Robert Englund has been in a lot of other horror movies as well, more notably like B-movies or lower budget ones. And he's made little guest appearances in films like Urban Legend and stuff. Well, not guest appearances, but, you know, cameos if you like. He's in scenes here and there in some famous horror films. But Freddy Krueger is the main man that he plays. He is Freddy Krueger, basically, isn't he? And I just remember the first time I watched The Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, and I never looked back. Since then, I have never ever shied away from horror. I've loved it to this day. And he is the big reason for that. I remember, I've told this story many a times on the channel, but I just heard about these kids talking in the playground about Freddy when I was like in year 5 or 6 or something. And I was suddenly interested. I thought, I got to see this movie. And when I seen A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, The Dream Warriors, the first one I watched, I never looked back. And I love the franchise to this day. and Robert Englund is a massive, massive reason for that. He just gets the character down to a T. I especially love him in the second one when he's really, really dark, and he's really at his scariest. You know, that's the time where I thought Freddy was actually really scary, but he's got a great balance in the third one. He's really good in the first. New Nightmare, he's kind of like the second one again, really, really dark. And I know he's done a few comedic films like 4, 5 and Freddy's Dead, but he's still entertaining. Maybe not so much Freddy's Dead, but in every other film, I do find this guy entertaining, and I had to go with him. I couldn't go with anyone else. So Brad Dourif was a second there for Chucky, but Robert Englund got to be number one for Freddy. Now, for my favourite horror movie moment, this is a spoiler, so heads up, if you haven't seen the movie Saw, probably best to look away now. But my favourite wow horror movie moment is the ending of Saw, because I remember trying to figure out this whole movie when I was watching it. I was thinking, what's going on? I loved the way it was unraveling itself and slowly giving you pieces of information. And when that ending dropped, where John Kramer gets up in the middle of that room and the tape plays, the music kicks in and everything, I was blown away. I could not believe what I was seeing. I was just staring at the screen in absolute amazement, just thinking, what is going on here? Why didn't I see this coming? And I'd done a video on my top 10 movie moments of all time, and that was actually second in that video, I believe, second or third. I'll leave that video down below if you want to check it out as well, but I gotta go with the ending of Saw. It was just the perfect ending to a horror movie, and in fact, it's probably my favourite ending of all time. So that's my biggest wow moment in a horror movie. So Alan, thanks so much for this competition. Get over to his channel, give him some support, give him a subscription. He's a really nice guy. He always replies as well. I try to do it with everyone, and he does. If you leave a comment on this video, Alan will get back to you, which I think is a very important thing on YouTube. So Alan, congratulations, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope this contest entry answer was alright for you, Alan. And I'll take it all easy, guys. I'll see you all next video.